Hello everyone, Siddharth this side, and in this video I will be discussing longest repeating subsequence. So this is a problem on Geek for Geeks, and it is quite similar as longest common subsequence. So I would suggest that you can solve that question first, and if you have solved that question, then we just have to change a little bit in that solution, and we can solve this question also. So in that question uh, we have two strings, but here we have only one string, and in that question we have to find the common subsequence in the given string, but here we have given only one string. So let's see how we can update that code of longest common subsequence and solve this question. So the similarity will going to be what we have to think, that instead of two strings we have given one string. So what we can do, we can make a matrix with the same string itself. So ax is zxy. Let's take this string axx zxy. So let me write this here as well, x and y. Okay, now in the longest common subsequence we have filled this as 0. Let me move. Okay, so a x is z x and y. A x x z x y. So this is a string. So first these will filled as a 0. Now what we have to do additionally, that we have to add in the code, is that if the indices of the current if the character are if the character at the current index is same, uh, and also the other condition will going to be if the indices are not same, then only we will going to update our matrix. Otherwise we will keep the matrix as the maximum of the this and this. So here the character is a, and here it is also a, so these are equal, but another condition is false here, because the indices of both of these two character is same. So we just take maximum of these two, which is 0. Now if we suppose we have this substring and this only, then what will going to be the longest common subsequence, or longest repeating subsequence will going to be, as these are not equal, so we have to update it with the maximum of this and this, which is 0. So we have to update with 0, as no other a is present here. Now what we have to do, we have to check for x. So a and x are not equal, so we will update it with 0. This x is equal, but the other condition is not satisfied here. The indices of both of these two character is same, so we will update it with 0. Now this x is equal to this, and also the other condition is also true, because the indices are different. So we will take we will update it by this 0 plus 1. So 1 here. Now x is not equals to, so we will take maximum of these two, which is 1 itself. Now for this x and x, these are equal, and also indices are also different, so we will take 0 plus 1, and here 1. Now for this x, this is equal, so we will update it by 1. Now this is same, so we have to update it with the maximum of this 0 and 1, which is 1. and these are two same, so we have to take maximum of these two, 1, and this is also equal, so we will update it by 2 and then 2. Now we have to move on to this z. So for a and z, these are not equal, so updated by 1 and 0, maximum of these two. Now for z and x, this z and x, we will be doing the same. Z and x1, z and z, these are equal, but another condition is false. Indices are same, so we will update it by maximum of these two. Now this z and x, for this, these are unequal, so we take maximum of 2 and 1, which is 2. Now for z and y, same here, sorry. And for x and a, what we have to do, unequal, so 1. And then x and x, both of the conditions satisfied, so we will update it with 1 plus 1 plus 1. So x and x will going to be two, these two also satisfying the condition, so we will do 1 plus 1, which is 2. Now x and z 2 will going to be here, and then x and x 2 here, and xy is 2. Now for this by, what we have to do, 1, then y and x, then 2, then again 2, then again 2, then again 2, and again 2. So the longest repeating subsequence will going to be here. We have to return this, which is 2 in this case, and that will going to be x and x. Okay, so we will be returning this 2. So now let's code it out, how we can solve it. So we just have to add one additional condition, which is the index should not be same, and apart from that the code will remain same. So first what we have to do, uh, let's first find out the length of our string. So int n is equals to str dot length. Now let's create a 2D array. So dp equals to new int. Let's define the size of it, n plus 1, n plus 1. Now let's start traversing into an array. So for int I is equals to 1, I should be less than n, less than equals to n, I plus plus. Now another inner loop we have to create. So int j is equals to 1, j less than equals to n, and j plus plus. Now what we have to check, so if the character str dot char at index I minus 1 is equals to str dot char at index, this should be I minus 1 and it's equals to j minus 1. So first condition is satisfied, and now we have to check for another condition. So and n, which will going to be the I does not equals to j. So if both of these conditions satisfy, what we have to do, we have to update or we have to update a I and j with 1 plus 1 plus what? If the condition satisfy, then we will be updating it with the current value of our diagonal element here. So how we can define it? I minus 1 and j minus 1. pp I minus 1 and j minus 1. So after this, what we have to do? Now the next condition will going to be uh, dp I and j if the character are not equal, and if they are equal and the indices are same, in that case, what we will be doing, we will be taking maximum of the just upper element and the element which is on the left side. So for that, math dot max of dp I minus 1, keeping the column same and changing the row, comma, uh, keeping the row same and changing the column y1. So this will give us the complete matrix, and in the end what we have to do, we just have to return a dp n plus 1 and n plus 1, because this will give us the longest repeating subsequence up to the last character of a string. So n plus 1. Okay, so now let's try to run this code. What's the error? Okay, so we have done this mistake. This should be n, not n plus 1, because this will go out of bound. So now let's try to run this. Okay, let's try to submit this. So thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.